Hey guys, what I have here is an image of a UFO that I personally captured myself. Okay, I have 4 images to show you, and I'll go over each of them, and then I'm going to play it in order. I'll show you them in order of how the sky became the way it did. But there's only 4 images. I have a video, and I'm going to dig it up and look. But see, the first time when I showed you these, I wasn't getting a whole lot of attention for them. I don't think that they found their way to the people that could use these images and promote them in a way that, hey, look, here's a UFO in Pittsburgh. Okay, but what I'm going to do first, hopefully it gets attention now. Okay, but what I'm going to do first, I'm going to tell you a story, a real story, a true story. I've told you it before, and I'm going to tell you it again. Because I'm sure it's been 2 years since I posted a video of outside. I've made videos a year ago, and now I just made a couple more. But there was like a year gap in making screencast videos, and then before that it was a whole year since I had made a video with a camcorder. So hopefully this month, goal number 1, get the camcorder, because when this solar eclipse happens, I want some action. I want to catch something, and I'm sure I will. If anybody's gonna catch it, you know I can. Okay, so before we go over the image that you're looking at, you stare at that for a while and think about it. Think about the little dot over here, and there's actually a light source right there. Okay, and we're going to get into it. Now, a few years back, it's about 3 o'clock at night. I had major insomnia back then. And I'm sitting there playing on the computer a video game, and all of a sudden my computer froze. It froze to the point that I had to shut it down from the tower. Now, that's a no-no. You don't shut it down from the tower. You hit your little window button down in the corner, and then you go hit the, yeah, that's what you hit right there. Okay, so you know that. That's how you do it. That's the best way to do it, the safest way to do it, and that's, you know, I couldn't. Nothing was clicking whatsoever. So I powered it down from the tower. In the silence, I heard a humming noise. It was not my ceiling fan. I know what my ceiling fan sounds like. I know what the air conditioner sounds like. I know what the ice dispenser sounds like when it drops ice, when it refills with water, all this kind of stuff. I know the sounds in this apartment. If I didn't figure them out when I first moved in, it would have drove me crazy. I would have thought, what's that? What's that? What's that? So I just got it all out of my system and searched down everything I heard, so that I understood it when I heard it, and I wouldn't be alarmed. I could feel comfortable, you know? So, in the silence with the PC turned off, I could hear this humming noise. What the heck is that? So I opened the window. Now I know what the generator and air conditioner unit sounds like at the gas station, which is only across the alley and one house and then the gas station. I know what they sound like. I actually climbed halfway out my window. I had half of my upper body, including like my head, my shoulders, and one of my arms hanging out the dang window, and the other shoulder just about, you know, like touching the top of the window. So I'm hanging out like that, and I'm trying to bend my neck around to look, because I could just sense the way the noise was coming, this vibrating noise, this hum. It was coming closer toward me from the other side of my house. So I'm looking up, like waiting, like, what is this? This is going to be creepy. This is going to be a UFO or something, man. I think this is going to be something big. Something weird's going on. And lo and behold, this UFO right about the same if this is my house right here, then this corner, then what the heck? What, you know what I mean? That's the same place. That's the same way of the one that I saw. It had kind of pie-shaped lights that were like this pinkish purplish color. Maybe it was strange pinkish purple color, and I liked it. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought, well, better than white or yellow or something like that. Whoa, yay, we going into the pretty colors. And here it is, and it's just going slowly. It's coming slowly over. And at first, all I could focus on is the lights. And then my eyes went deeper, and I'm going to check this out. I didn't reach for my camera because I thought I need to see this with my own eyes. That was more important than providing proof to other people, because you either believe or you don't believe, okay? And I'm not trying to force anybody to believe anything, so I wasn't worried about proof. Would have been nice, but I wanted to look at this myself. And I looked up, and I could see this strange metal. Now, I don't know how big this was and how far up it was, but I know that it was like right above me, before it would have passed over this house. So I'm seeing it like right here, coming across like this, and my head sticking out this window over here, and well, you can't see where I'm saying, but it's like over here, and it came right across like this. So it's about the same place as what this is. And I stared at this metal, and it's very unique. Whoops, what'd I do? So I keep trying to place it in my mind, and all I could think of is something like, because it was textured, like two shades of metal that were like bubbly, or not smooth, but it was smooth but contoured, like little bumps in and out kind of thing. And the closest I could think is like, how if you're going to get in a truck, and you got that step to step up one, and it's metal and it's got like V's in it. That's the closest image my mind can get of it. Compare that to like an old-fashioned blue, the dark blue speckled kind of pots and pans that everybody used to use. Kind of a combination of that metal with that coloring and texturing, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I really got an eyeful. Okay, so there is no doubt in my mind that there are things flying in our skies that we're not being told about. Now here, I captured an image of one, right? Maybe it's because the sun's rays just hit the object in such a way that it couldn't cloak itself behind the darkness of the clouds. But here comes this line down here, right? Oh, that's not the only thing, because there's like this, it was like this rectangular or kind of square like cloud, and it was kind of low. And then this, imagine this a Tesla coil. It's not a good image right now, but maybe like a transmit and receive end of it. You know what I mean? Like one part would transmit the signal and one would receive one, or I don't know. Okay, so here's picture number 2, and this is a close-up of that like motherboard kind of thing. Okay, so here's your line up that was coming down. Here you still got your UFO over in this area. There's a couple lights. Now here's why I said Tesla coil. You know what I mean? And you can see this line right here go up like that, or maybe it goes up like that. I don't know, but it looks like there's a line going through it. There's a little discoloration right here. That's a little bit strange. I don't know, but so maybe a positive and negative, transmit and receive. I don't know how that stuff works. I don't know anything about electricity. Now, this was the first picture that I took. As you could tell, the sun isn't even to here yet. Okay, so this is what the sky looked like at first. Chemtrailing it away. They knew something was going to be in that sky, and they were hiding it. And a little bit later, it's spread out. It's all spreading out. You see the difference? Maybe I got them backwards. But they were constantly putting new trails up there, and before you knew it, the whole sky was just all covered. So maybe I do have them in the wrong order there. I don't know which was first anymore. I don't know. So there was these two were caught first and second, whichever order. And then this one. Because you could tell here, you know, no, I wasn't hanging out my window. I thought maybe I was hanging out my window. I wasn't. I went outside for this. This was good. And by the time I grabbed my camera, got my shoes on and stuff, and come down, this is what I saw. Like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And with this line down there, and whatever the little black lines are, I didn't notice them before. But you could see this darkness. That's straight. Might be because of the sun ray, you know. It might not be. That might not be a solid object. It might be clouds because this is a sun ray, kind of like this is doing. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I want a professional to check this out. You know, somebody who knows how to analyze this kind of thing. And then this was the second one with this coil thing here. And I called it a motherboard. It seemed to be like a square, you know? So, I just want these images to get checked out again. You know, they didn't get enough attention the first time around, and I think I would really appreciate it if somebody else could check it out. You know, little light source here. Because I think I really captured something awesome here, and I have not gotten any credit for it. So somebody please notice what I got, because I think it's fantastic. That just can't be a sunbeam. That can't be just a single ray from the sun, because it's shining up in lights. You know, multiple colored lights. How did that happen? You know? Alright, well that's the video I have for you today. It's just a recap of something that happened a few years ago. I will look for the video of this footage, and if I find it anytime soon, I'm going to post it for you, and I hope you enjoy it. But somebody needs to get this to the professional UFO video analyzers. You know, the image analyzers. Somebody that knows what they're doing. And I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to leave a note on one of them. I forget the channel name. I'll put their link in the description box. And then you can see my comment on there when you click on it. And then maybe you can give it a thumbs up. You know, or yes, I saw the video, and you know, because I'm not going to put the link to my video there because I think it comes up as spam, and I don't want it to come up as spam. I'm going to tell them, check my channel out. It's the most recent video. That's how I'm going to do it. So guys, there's 15 minutes of my yap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not the best video maker in the world. I'm just a regular person who finds fantastic things once in a while, and I really want to get them uploaded to my channel. So when I get that battery for my camcorder, look out, because I'm gonna give you a video every day. I know that's what everybody loved about my channel, was the sky, how I would zoom in on the clouds, and I'd be like, check this out, check this out, check this. I know you guys love that. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of different things on my channel. Peace out, guys. God bless.